August is one of my favorite months out of the entire year to really manifest because we have the Lionsgate portal opening during the month of August. This energetic alignment that is going on, we will all have an extra kind of oomph towards the seeds that we are planting in the month of August. And honestly, just this energy to back you up if you are initiating something in your life that you really, really want, something you are co-creating with the universe. That is definitely the theme of this month. And we don't have too many celestial moments happening this month. It's kind of like a short and sweet month, which is kind of nice. But my hopes with this video is to really get you amped up, excited, to be super intentional with your manifesting abilities and how you can really call something into your life that you would never believe in your wildest dreams could come to fruition. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Courtney and this is my monthly Cosmic Energy Download series. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, I'll be highlighting the energetic themes of the month. I'll be going over some astrology moments that I find very interesting. I will also be chatting through some crystal recommendations that align with this energy. And at the end of this video, I'll be sharing some fun life updates, so stick around to hear that. Alrighty guys, so for the flow of today's video, I'm going to go over those celestial moments first. I'm going to be talking a Lionsgate portal. I'll then be shifting to the full moon in Aquarius. And then we will be chatting about Mercury Direct in Leo. Woo, finally. And then lastly, Virgo season and the new moon in Virgo. So like I mentioned, Lionsgate is very much the theme of this month. Lionsgate happens on August 8th. It is this 8/8 portal that really shines down on us to manifest abundance in our life. It's really a day to be super intentional with how you're manifesting something. I've actually created a whole video talking about what to do during the Lionsgate portal, which I will link right here. Please give that video a watch because I give you some really good insights on how to make the most of this day. But in a nutshell, like I said, this is a day to really manifest those big, big dreams. Tap into your heart center. Use that Leo energy to call forth confidently what you want in your life. I have manifested on this day for many years, and I gotta say, each year, I have been leveling up. The things that you call forth on Lionsgate, you can think in the back of your head that it might take a year until you see that come to fruition. So keep that in mind. In that video, I mentioned crystals that you can work with, but one to just mention right here, right now is definitely gold-related quartz. This is a excellent crystal to manifest with on this day. And yeah, please check out that video to learn how to maximize Lionsgate. Next up, on the following day, August 9th, we have the full moon in Aquarius. This is really a full moon to celebrate who you are and to not care what others think about you. This is a time to really stand out amongst the crowd and to release fear of judgment, to really be you, right? We have the Leo energy, right? We have this the sun is in Leo, the moon is in Aquarius. Man, does that feel like expansion to be creative in who you are and to not give a... This is also a great day to do any kind of like social event with your friends, family, what have you, being out with others and having some chitty chatty conversations, you know, stand your ground. If someone is kind of coming at you, you know, be you and speak true to who you are. But not that I'm saying it's going to be like people are going to be whatever during this time, but we do have Mercury Retrograde still going on. So if you are in a social setting, just keep that in mind. Mercury is retrograde in Leo, so it can be a little fiery, feisty, but remember to stay true to who you are. A crystal I recommend for the full moon Aquarius would be blue lace agate because of this uniqueness, speaking your truth and being who you are. I feel like blue lace agate would be a great pair for this full moon. If you do any kind of ritual, I would state out loud what you are releasing, how you are beautiful and unique, you know, how you are true to yourself, anything that feels authentic. I would state that, say, I am authentically me. I love that I the one out of my friend group that is always like the mom or whatever. I have a very caring heart. Like, I appreciate that about myself. Whatever it may be, just lean into your natural abilities of who you are and how you're different amongst the crowd. Next up, on August 11th, we have Mercury finally going direct. So it's going direct in Leo. Woo, this is the time to just celebrate that won't be as many miscommunications. It's good to go back to, planning mode. If you need to make any big decisions, I would, watching this now, I would kind of keep this in mind. August 11th is when you can kind of finalize plans. In some cases, I know that's not possible, but keep that in mind in the beginning of the month, that there might still be a little bit of hesitation with things, with planning things out, contracts, agreements, anything like that. Up until August 11th, be mindful, and then after that, things will get easier. So that's great. Another thing I want to just call out, we do have a little bit of a break between just a lot of chaotic energy. On September 8th, we start eclipse season. We have a total lunar eclipse in Pisces on September 8th. So pretty much we have like 4-ish weeks of just kind of recollecting our energy before eclipse season starts. So just keep that in mind. Really utilize, August into calling forth what you want. Set those intentions, because when the eclipse comes, we're going to be really feeling that energy, right? Just keep that in mind, is what I'm saying. Alrighty, this is definitely a short and sweet video. Our last celestial event is actually bringing two things to us, and that is on August 22nd, we have Virgo season and the new moon in Virgo. I actually really love that we have like this initiation of Virgo energy. I love that the first day of Virgo season is also welcoming the new moon in Virgo. This is a time to really reflect on what may have transpired in your life during Mercury Retrograde. What are the things that you are currently manifesting, and what kind of like peeped in during Mercury retrograde to be like, hey, like I'm here, like I'm supporting you, I'm pushing you in the right direction. Sometimes Mercury retrograde gets a bad rap, but a lot of good things can happen during a retrograde, especially for your growth and evolution. So take some time, the beginning of Virgo season, as you go about to think about these big initiatives, maybe a lifestyle change or just an opportunity that came in, like, what if my life did look like this? Virgos love to plan. They love to foresee things before they happen. They just have a knack for detail orientation, or being detail oriented. So be really thoughtful with this person that you feel like you are turning into at this time, this new moon energy, this sense of you being this goddess in a sense, right? Virgo is the goddess. How are you living this life of luxury? What is this initiative that you are going forth on? I would definitely set intentions on this person that you're becoming. What signs have you been receiving from the universe? Are they related to this new direction you are feeling called to go forth in? This is a great time to really, really plant those seeds. Like I said, eclipse season is coming. Let's really use this manifesting portal with Lionsgate at the top of the month to call forth this beautiful life, and then really envision it. Think about those routines, those habits that you would be forming during Virgo season. And let's just leave it at that and see what transpires. I almost forgot. So a crystal I recommend for Virgo season and the new moon in Virgo, I got to go with malachite. We have a lot of transformation going on right now in the collective. So malachite really helps us tap into our heart center and just lead and take charge of our life. There is this Virgo energy with malachite that I notice. So that would be my go-to crystal to work with during the new moon and also throughout Virgo season. Alrighty guys, I am now here at my life update section. What I'm currently doing right now in my life. I will say my life is pretty busy right now. It's been like a whirlwind the last couple weeks. I can't believe we're in August. It's actually insane. I am going to be going to Europe very, very soon. So I'm preparing for that trip right now and trying to get my life organized. I think this Virgo season will definitely help me kind of reevaluate things that I want to keep pursuing, or just my direction within this next year. I have something in the background going on that I'm not going to talk about right now, but I'm excited for new things coming my way. With that being said, I might be taking a little bit of a little break on YouTube. I will still be posting weekly content, but maybe not long form videos. So bear with me as I navigate some transitions in my life. Definitely not gone, but just taking a mini summer break. But yeah, it's been a busy season, to be honest, man. I just am like, kind of like, every day something new is going on in my life. So I think there's just a lot of energy in July that is causing this introspection in our life. And I definitely feel that within my life. I'm thinking about things. I am just going through a lot of internal kind of like decisions that I want to make and not putting them out yet. So maybe you're going through that too. We have a lot of retrograde energy, a lot of just like Uranus switching signs, like a lot of planets are switching signs right now. So we kind of are in this transition period. So it's okay to pause and take a break if you're feeling like you need to take a break too with certain things in your life. That's something that I needed to remind myself. So that's my reminder to you. If you need to pause something and come back to it later, like that's totally okay. Anyway, I hope that you have a wonderful August. I hope that you tune into my Lionsgate video to really utilize all that information to make the most of Lionsgate on 8/8, one of my favorite days in the year. I hope that you have a wonderful August. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you are new here, I'd love to subscribe. Thanks guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one.